This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube with a UAP interview tonight with a author of Gods or Civilizations from the Stars, Antonio Alves. How are you doing today, sir?
Good, good, good. What about you?
Very good. Are you in Sacramento, did you say, or where are you
No,
based?
now I live in Modesto, California.
Oh, Oh, very nice. And you've been seeing some unusual UAPs around your house lately as
Yeah, yeah,
well, haven't you?
yeah. There was 25 May 25 2000 this year.
Wow, was that the first time you started seeing those? Because they were almost like spear objects, right?
Yeah, that's right. But I saw see different strange things like you call UFOs from since I was a child in my country, uh,
And you're from Portugal?
Portugal. Yeah.
Okay, so for the people that think this is only an American thing, you can confirm that these things are seen in at least Portugal as well.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is I believe it's around the world. It's I believe all countries have people saw this object.
So how did it start? Tell us your story.
Okay, I saw around like in the end the 78, 79. I was living in a farm in the small village called Vimiero, and well, and I tell my friend when it was dinner finished, and we go met again for just go around, and that farm have a lot of olives, and I'm just walk between them, and I saw a strange white light, real strong above the in the top of the trees. I've been looking for that. I don't know, a couple of minutes, and I just run to the house to my friend for call him, and there was not there, and I just go back again, and the light's still on the top of the trees, and I go run to the little club we have over there, and I saw him, and I said, come on, come, I want to see you something, and we just run to the farm, my parents' farm, and that time the light there was not white, and there was not just stop in the top of the trees, but just fly real slow, no noise, and they change from the white to the orange light, and both we stay look at that light. Uh, I don't know, for a couple of minutes until it's appear in the sky. This is winter time. There was maybe between 6:30 p.m. It's night, and well, after that we look each other, and say what was that, because it's funny. That time, even the word UFO, we never listening. We have just one channel for a long time. It's a government channel, and doesn't come nothing about UFOs in that channel.
What is it you do for a living now, by the way?
And now nothing, real nothing. I'm just come here. I'm just here now in my house. My son and some after a couple of months, I go to Portugal. I have my daughter over there, and I come back again. My son living here, and that's what I'm doing now.
And you sent me this picture. This is one of your friends that took that flying
Yeah,
from Portugal to
from
America.
now they fly from the island of Madeira. It's a Portuguese island to Portugal, and he sent me that picture.
So that's what, two orbs?
Yeah, they have that one. But if you zoom the pictures, and you can see they have more lights and looks like a triangle shape. And
And this is
Tu não estás a ver? Olha, olha, está quase atrás da árvore. Olha, passou por cima do avião.
so that was you filming that, speaking in Portuguese. Oh,
but I am next to him, and this one. So this is, like I said, this 25 May this year.
so what is in your book? This Gods or Civilizations from the Stars. What is this book about?
Well, okay. Well, what's happened is after I saw that light that night, I don't remember, there was after 2-3 nights, and that starts strange things happen. And one of the things that I'm still interested about the religion, and the first book I got was the Bible, and I start take parts from the Bible. They looks like that looks like the UFOs, close encounters, and that I start take that parts. And it's funny, like I said, I don't know too much, nothing, almost nothing about this area, and the thing just, I just look at the parts of the Bible, and they just write in the piece of paper, and the book comes like that. But the things start real strange. This one of the things that must start with me at night. I call the polarization vibrations. It's I was in the bed most of the time reading, and do something the school, and I start feeling uh, like something old my feet. After that, they come start up to the legs, and I can move, and they got all my body, and I can move. I scream. My parents doesn't listen any. They come not any voice and the sounds. And I don't know how long time this take, but one thing it's after a while the real fast they go out from my body, and I can move. I remember I just run to the bedrooms to my parents, and this thing they come. I don't know how many times a month, but my mother decides got a something for I go be sleeping next to them, because they happen a lot of times, And what
So are
another
you
thing?
saying you've been abducted?
I don't know. In that time, like I said, I don't know what's happened with me. Just after a while, especially when I come here to United States, 1987, and I was enjoyed the MUFO, and I start listening people with almost the same experience than me, and they try to explain what's happened with me, and I tell my story to the person, and maybe yes, maybe they go be the adopted, because the story start and the things start strange in my life, like I said, this must be happened 78, 79. 80s. After that I start have another things different, you know but if you talk about missing time, there was in the March 14 1986. This is the first time I'm missing for less 30, between 35 45 minutes. I don't know if you want to tell the story.
Yeah, sure. What
Okay.
happened? So you something happened where you ended up missing time.
Yeah, I was with some friends, in that small village, Vimiero, and we talking, and someone, the guys, tell, okay, it's almost 7 o'clock p.m. Let's go dinner, and we met again in the club after dinner. I say, okay, I have a bicycle, and I just write a little bit. It was not too far from the farm from my parents, and almost when I got inside the gate of the farm, I look some star, a different star. It's in the sky, between red, yellow, orange. And I said, well, that is strange. Well, let me see what it is. And I just drive the bike. That was not far away until I got another road. In that moment, when I stop in the middle of the road, that light just appear, and they appearance another side of the road, a little more far. And I said, what's happened? And when I go start ride the bicycle again, they just disappear the light and appears another side of the road. And I stay looking, and that light, there was the last time. They disappear and appears another side of the road, and that's it, just gone. And that time I look at the watch and say, it's, wow, it is strange. It's 7:45. It can be. And I'm just going back again to the gate of the farm and just ride the bike again from the gate to where I was before. Then they take me less than 5 minutes. And I believe in that time, a missing time, something happened in that time, but I don't know if I'd be adoptee or not.
Have you ever had hypnosis therapy or anything to see what happens to you in these missing times, to see if anything could be regressed out of you?
Yeah, I did. I did 2019. Yeah, it's a couple months before the COVID, with the Dr. Gilda Moura. It's a Brazilian lady. And but but that relation I did, I believe in there was not from that day, the 1986, because what we saw in the relation, I was younger than that time. What I believe that relation come, that was the first time I saw the white light, because that time I don't know what time I saw the light, what time there was the last time, and I can't figure out anything. But I believe because what they come in the figuration, I believe there was when I have like, I don't know, 12, 13 years old.
So, as far as seeing any type of beings, do you have any memories of seeing any type of beings, or just the ships? Yeah.
About the relation.
Yeah. Have you ever actually seen an alien in
Yeah,
any of
yeah.
these? Yeah.
What I in the relation, when they come out, there was, well, they start. I was like flowing to the sunlight, and after that just have like a blackout. And when I can see again with Dr. Gilda, it's I was in the top of the table, and they have in my side next my head, they have a small gray from one side, another side they have another small gray, and a little far away I saw that they call the tall grays. And I remember in the regulation, I have my legs all open, and they have a big yellow light between my legs, and what I feeling is really heavy all my body, and I look in my right side. I can see looks like a window, but I'm not sure if it's a window, but looks like that. And uh, and uh, I don't know what's happened, but in one moment, what that been, the gray, that small one, they come real close to my face, and I don't know, real close, real close to my face. Matter of fact, I asked Dr. Gilda why this thing happened, why he did that, and she said for our experience with another adoptees, it's for we start be like feel like calm, like nothing will be. to be wrong, and I don't know. I just remember that. But after a while, I don't know when in the regression, I start saw another being. They have some like a rope, or they have some strange dressing, and but there was different than the other ones. It the hides, it's black, it's real black, and but it was not like the eyes of the grays. It's and I of course now I know they the UFO area they call the insectoid. And one thing what I understand even when in the creation is they looks like it was the commander, the boss of everybody, because when he come, everybody look at him and they just look at me and turn just turn and just gone. After what I remember again in the creation is when I come back by that light, and I was back again, and that's it for the creation. But
So why do you think you're being targeted from a time? When was the last time you actually had missing time? Because you sent me that picture or the video from May, so you're still seeing UFOs as of May. But when was the actual last time that you were taken somewhere?
well, they have one time the first time I met Dr. Gilda, that was in Lisbon, and there was a meeting because they have a APO support organization, UFO organizations, and they have a meeting every Saturday. Every last Saturday of the month. And I was there one day when the Dr. Gilda you're talking about the adoptees, and one thing real strange that happened. I believe in a lot of things, especially the contactees and the adoptees. They what they do to us is they lock the memory, But what they happened about 2 years ago here in the United States when I watch a movie. I want something, and that moment when the Gilda star talk about the adoptees and all that kind stuff about the beans, and something come in my mind, and I never forgot. And like something unlock. I don't know why. I don't know if they have some word and unlock my brain. And what I remember is, uh, I was inside ship with two beans. I don't see the beans, but I can feeling, and I don't see with my eyes, but I can see them by the memory, the brain, and they're walking, and we walk all three together and the walls is all lights, and when we walking, and they have the right side empty room, nothing, just in the real down in the wall, it's all black. It looks like a window, rectangle, and we got keep walking, and there I saw another room in my right side, also empty, and the same with that window, black window, and I don't know, there was a 4 or 15 room, and I look, they have a lot of childs, and I remember they have a child, all kind of childs in the older rates, and but one the child, and I remember they have a real small child, looks like they must be used a young child diapers, and they play that three childs play with cubes, and they have another girl, and I look at the girl, she was like a Native American, and she look at me, I look at her, and after that I just keep walking with them, and that's it, and so it's gone. The that thing, I don't remember anything more. But Well, but one thing is true. There must be something I have in my brain that there was luck, and for some reason that night they come out. Uh, and after and after a couple of days, and I've been thinking about that. What's real is my imaginations, what real happened, and I was not remember. And but one thing I figure out is when I look at that girl, she stands next to another kids, and the one they have all that white robes and no shoes, uh, and I started thinking, well, when if this thing happened, there was happened, I don't know when, I must be a child, because when I look at that child, she has must be around 9, 10 years old. I don't look from up down. No, I look right straight in the eyes with that child. That's why I figured out if this thing happened, I must be a child too.
So what do you think they're doing with you when they take you? Are they collecting something from you, or are they just seeing how your body is progressing as you get older?
Well, for that one, I told you the first time, I have that light in my genetic organs. They must try to take something. I don't know what is, but what I don't know what they want from me when they do the what happen with the adoptants. But when I have the contacts, I know what they tried because the book just come, because all the experience I have in all my life, and what they try, I think what they try to tell me, it's about history. It's about they are here for a long time. Let's go see, not we call gods, but it's beings from another uh, planet, or another dimension. Because I don't I want to tell you something that happened with me, 1979, 1980. Can I go on?
Yeah, please
Okay.
share it.
Okay, because I was living in the small village, I have about 1,000 people, maybe less. And when we go to the high school, we must go to another city. The city it's about 23 kilometers from our village. And we have a bus. They take us in the morning, but in the afternoon. But I have a year, Wednesdays and Thursdays, we have no class in the afternoon. And the way we do it, we go early to home. We go to the road. That road still exists. It's from Lisbon to Spain, and we ask for a ride. And normal they go 2, 3, 4 guys, and after 12:30, the classes is over, and we just go to that road and ask for a ride. And normal it's stay 2 2 for ask the ride. This is happened 1979, 1980. And we have like like childs, like kids doing. We have 5 cars, ask for a ride for each one. If who is the guy got the ride, go with the next to the driver. Kids thing. Uh, and one day I was with a friend of mine, and I asked. There was my turn. I asked for a ride, and there come a black car, a real nice black car, and I just asked for a ride, like another with another car, and the car just stopped. And I remember we talked 70s, 80s, and I remember I was real surprised because the wind on this already, it's not maneuver. Uh, and the man even say for, okay, where you guys going? Go nothing. He just say, okay, go come inside the car. And my friend, they sit down in the back seat. and I was sitting with next to the driver. And that moment, the ride is come strange because right when the driver start drive the car, he turned to me and asked me without blue, he just said and asked me what I think about the Bermuda Triangle. I said, I look at him and said, what kind of question is that? I think, and I was so confusing, and I even doesn't say anything. I don't even the answer. How confusing was the question, but it's not needed. The guy start talking about aliens, about DNA, about pyramids, about ancient civilizations, about relations. There was always a way to just talk. And one the thing funny, it's normal. The writer drop us next to the village, and that man, it said no. I just let you get in the front of your house, and we left my friend in this house, and he go left me in that gate where I saw the lights, and in that moment he said, "Look, don't forget reading 3 books," and he gave me the names of the books. I just remember one is UFO in Fatima because it's the big sanctuary in Fatima, and I said, "Okay, well, that was just all right, because after a while, I don't know, there was take weeks, months, I don't know, but I know there was in the same year. I was with another friend, asked for a ride. There was my turn. And when I asked for the ride, they come a black car. I think I even don't remember anymore. But the, and
So do you think those are like Men in Black type of people?
this is fun because in that time, I even don't know, what is Men in Blacks. I never listened about that. And I really don't think there was a Men in Black. When I met the president of APO, the Portuguese UFO Associations, and I told this story, there was when he said there was a crazy say, hey, this guy, it's a Man in Black, and I look at him and say, well, I don't think so. It's not like that, But there was a strange, the two rights strange, and one day he asked me for a talk show in Portugal, and I said, okay, I go tell the first story, with my friend Alex. We saw that white light and turn orange, blah 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 blah. Well, there was a live talk show, and he turned to those and said, look, tell Antonio tell you about the Man in Black for the rights. I say, oh, I can't believe in that. I go tell this story now here. But from that one, I was start thinking before I even the relation between Man in Black and the right. But the second right, when I was with another friend, there was more strange than there was strange the first, especially the first question, what I think about Bermuda Triangle. Uh, but the second one, well, because I was asked for the right, I go sit down next to the driver. That looks like a man like 65, between 65, 17 years old. But that right, the second right, that was different because my friend go sit down in the back seat of the car, but they have another one. And another man, or whatever it is, there was sit down behind the driver. I just look the man when I go inside and go outside, say good afternoon and bye bye, and that's it. But what I go tell you, this is what my friend said the next day when we be wait for the bus for go to the school, and okay, but what's happened when the man start drive, he start talking all over again, talk about aliens, about DNA, about Jesus, about religion. They talk about answer. All the story was the same, and they stop. and the front the door. My friend just left them, and they just left me. And I remember he said, one day we go see again. And say, okay, but next day, my friend come to me and he said, hey, you can't believe that guy. Even all way, even doesn't look 1 second for me. He just stay, look in the front, just behind the driver, and you have a strange. His face is real white. Uh, he have. He said he has the hair is like he be in the army with a real cool glasses, black glasses. But he said it's real rude because he doesn't say good afternoon. I told him good see tomorrow, bye bye forever. He doesn't even look 1 second for me. I said, okay. I said, what are you doing? And he asked me, what do you think that is? I don't know. And as a matter of fact, he asked me, you know that the driver? No, well, I got it right one time, a long time ago, but I don't know, man. You know. And that was strange. The second one is more strange than the first one. You know. And
Have you been paying attention at all to the Three Eye Atlas interstellar object?
yeah. Well,
What do you think it is?
I don't know. They have a lot of different opinion, a lot of different thinking about that, but they can be something from another planet, something from another civilizations. You know, there was, and I don't know. I don't know if we really. We just go see. You know, it's art. You know, the NASA, the government, they doesn't talk too much about it. If we talk, they go. I don't know. I don't want to say a lie, but I don't know. I really don't know about it.
So with your book being called Gods or Civilizations from the Stars, do you think these things from other planets could be what we consider gods?
Well, not a real God, but civilization real with the technology, real ahead than us. And I believe the Muslim there was maybe million between thousand and million years ahead in the technology. You know, because I saw things I can. Well, I'm not a specialist, but things is almost can impossible. I think for the human being doing. You know, like I have a 1980. I don't know if I can tell that. I have experience with my father. Uh,
Sure, tell us.
okay. Like I said, my father passed away last May, uh, and but my parents has a farm. Well, my mother still have that farm, and I was with my father, and I watched the TV. And that time they have just one channel, and we have a lot of dogs, and because it's a small village, you know, when some dogs make noise or another dogs do the same. And I was sit down and watch the TV program. The name it's the Cornelia Cow is the name of the show. It's a comedy show, and because all the dogs start make a lot of noise, and I tell my father, I'm going to see what's happened with the dogs. And we have in that time we have cows, we have horse, we have sheep, we have chickens, all kind different animals. And when I go step outside house, all the dogs was quiet, not just mine. And that time I think my father had 4 or 5 dogs, not mine. All the neighbors around. There was a real silence, no noise at all. And I started call the dogs, and but all the dogs, it's like phrase of something. And that time I looked to the sky, and I saw that big. It's It's so big ship, uh, like a pencil form, like a pencil form. They call a lot of people say like the motherships, but that thing is so big, and it's orange. And I call my father and say, I can come outside and see this, and we stay over there. We just look at that. And my father, I think it was my father, forgot the binocle, and I brought the binoculars, and what I saw with the binoculars, they have like I don't know with windows, but they have a line of the uh, a black that looks like windows, but I'm not sure if it's window. Well, we keep just looking at that, and my father, after a while, my father says, "Okay, I'm gonna go see the program. Okay, you want to come?" And I said, "Okay." And I go, and that thing's still in the sky. They looks like they're so slow, no noise, and no noise, no noise by the ship, no noise around us. It looks like the time stop, you know. And I go outside, and after a while, I don't know, there was take seconds, minutes, I don't know. I start listening all the dogs, all the life come back again. And I step outside house, I look at the sky, and nothing, everything, it's gone, and that's it.
Interesting. So,
Yeah,
are you
that,
going to put out any other books, or what's your future plans? And do you think you're done with this, or do you think there's going to be more of these balls following you around?
yeah, I believe so. I believe in so.
Do you think it's
Because
just for the rest of your life you're going to be monitored?
yeah, it doesn't matter where I going, the things happen. The things happen here already. And be here just 3 years, and they think couple times I saw things in the sky, and I know they go be happening. I want to tell you something about the missing time. This happened. This happened to 2000. Let me see, 2020, 25. 2018. Uh, I was with my daughter, and I was living in another city that time. They called Évora. It's about from my house in Évora to the farm of my father. This 29 kilometers around uh, that road where they'll talk about. And there was Sunday night. We have a dinner. We play a little cards with my family, my sister, and we said, okay, it's time today. It's Sunday. Tomorrow, a lot of people go work. Let's go. And we take a road, a small road, uh, and when we start take that road by car, I look at the watch of the car. There was 11 p.m. and my daughter look at his cell phone, and there was 11. And so, oh yeah, it's 11, Dad. And let me just explain first, for you to understand what's happened. For you go when you go to that road to from the town to my parents to the Évora where I was living, we must go what we must pass between what little village. Not it's a real small village, we must be through the main street. Plus, they have that bump speeds. They have 3 or 4 bump speeds. We must really go slow. And when we go out that village, in the left side, you can see far away the Everett, because it's this building in the mountains. You have the castles. It's a lot of almost the famous village, in Europe and Portugal too, of course. It's building in the king's time in the castles, and they building that in the top of the hills. Well, and when you go outside, we talk about, I don't know, maybe 20 kilometers from the for be in city in that city. you can see a little far away the lights, because this is 11 p.m. And okay, I want just for you understand what we're gonna tell you. Well, I started drive. There was 11 o'clock, and 11:12. I was like 12 minutes after. I was already about a mile and a half to the city, and they have a stop sign, and I stop over in the stop sign, and we look each other. And matter of fact, in the middle of the travel, usually we stop and we look at the sky and the talking, me and my daughter. And we stop. I stop at the light. I said, "Wow, this is heavy already." And why I can't see the lights before just now? And my daughter turned to me and said, "What we talk about?" I remember even past the Virginia is the name of the village. In the English, it's a small church. And my daughter asked, I even remember what we talking about. I remember we passed the Virginia, and I started a little confused, because both we missing all that. And my daughter turned to me, why we don't stop in that hill? Usually we stop for look at the stars. And so, and the thing is real strange. And they say, okay, I don't know. We just forget something happened. And it's funny because when I travel, we turn a little far away, and she sometimes look at me and say, I hope they go be happen the same that day. In 12 minutes, you drive all that 29 kilometers real fast. But I don't know. We still don't understand what's happening. How I can make in 12 minutes. Plus, that is an area they have a lot of wild parks. We must really go slow because they have a lot of accidents because they're wild parks. And I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain what's happened.
So why did you come to the US from Portugal anyways?
Excuse me.
What brought you to the US to begin with?
Because my son living here already. In the 80s. When I was here, 1987. I come 4th July 1987 until almost end 1987, 88. I remember. My son born here, and
Okay.
when he did the college, and he come to United States, and he called me and say, "Look, you will be over there long. My sister's a little far away with her mother. You want to come?" And I say, okay, I'm just go, and that's what's happened, and I want to tell another story. And this is can I tell another story that happened?
Yes. Yeah.
um this happened like there was 2017, 2018. And I was talking with somebody and how at the house in the kitchen. And she looked at me real, and she opened the eyes and looked at me real strange. I said, "What's happened?" Nothing, nothing. Something must happen. We'll be talking here, and you stop talking, and they look real open eyes, look at me, and she said, I look at you, and I don't see you. I see you another figure, not you. I said, "What do you mean another?" I don't know. There's it looks like something was in the front of you, and I can't see you. I see another that strange bug. And I said, "Okay, let go see." Well, we go to the Google, and I go find the pictures about all kind different aliens. She doesn't care about that kind of stuff, but this happened with her. And she said, "Oh, look, it's like this. What I saw when I look at you, I saw this." and it was like an insectoid type. Well, the time is passed, and one day we was in the living room. We sit down on the sofa, and she looked at me again, and she said, "You can't believe it, but I saw that figure again in the front you. That well, he doesn't know it's the name of insectoid." Uh, and so, and we go to the Google again, and she said, no, it's the same. It looks like the there was the same, you know. After a while, uh, 2021, I was in the bed, and I just turned the light off and go to the bed for sleeping, and there was all dark, and under the window I saw a light, a small light, red light, come from just across the wall and stop. And I just look at that light. After a while, I don't know, seconds, there come another one, real small, and after seconds again, there come another one, and what? And the lights just stand over there, and I just looked at that three lights, and they start all together. They start just fly around the bed, and and when they stop, the light that was in my right side, they just go around the bed to the left side, and they make that maneuver like down, up, and stop, and they do that maneuver again to go to next the wall where they come from, and they just go through the wall, and it's gone. This happened 2021, I think 2021 when this happened. And you asked me about the beans. I have a story about the beans. You know, when when I saw that light with my friend, after that, and they keep the same now. Sometimes I was do something in the kitchen, or I watch TV or something, and I have that feeling I must go that to some place. Matter of fact, in the Évora, I have three different places, and the funny thing is, I know with that three different places, I know which place there must be in that time, and they have that strong feeling. I just in that time the book doesn't come out in the Portuguese book. It's just the pages. There was not the book, and and I'm just walking with the pages, and I go that place. That was not far away. It's about 15 minutes walking. And I just stop. And because I know I must be there in that place. This thing happened a lot of times. And I can tell you, imagine 100 times, something, one, two, three times, something happened. But most of the time, I'm just stay over there. And I don't know why I'm there. And one night, this is 2000, I think 2016. And I have the pages, and I just go. I'm sorry, there was 2006, not 2006. 2006. My daughter was not born yet. 2006, and I was there, and I think what, and I think well, I have this page here, and I look at the sky. This is I don't know. There must be 11 p.m. or 12. I don't know what time there was. And in that moment, I look at the sky, and I saw like a dome above me, a big one. But you can see through that dome, you can see the sky. And one of the things is, I look all the parts in the sky, and I can see constellations. I know because I know some ones, not all. And I said, this is really strange. I even doesn't know this guy. And that moment, right in my front, I saw a four Sharon's beings. They been like maybe 2, 3 meters from me. And I look at them, and there was from the left to right, it's just shadows, but you can see, the form of the shadows. You can see they looks like that two grays, tall ones. There was from the left, from the side, the two, and the two small gray ones. It's all together. It's four. And that moment, I asked them, "Well, what go do with this page?" When it's, I saw this thing when I was child. This is 2006, and and I just take the pages and just go to the pages to the floor. And that moment, I don't know, but I have a feeling there was the shadow from the left side. There was not talking, normal way we do now, but they have something come in my mind and said, "Don't worry, you go meet somebody one day, and that one they go help you uh, finish the book." And after that, I just looked at the book that was on the floor, and when I turn my head up again, all the thing it's gone. If that doom it's gone, I look at the sky, I can see the Orion constellation, the Tower constellation, even the plates, and all the sky come back again. And the one thing funny is, I don't know, it's a power or whatever it is, tell you for you must go that place, and the most of the time nothing happened, or I think nothing happened, you know, it's the same. You, it's like it's not the word, but it's same power tell you, "Hey, it's time. You just get out of here. Don't even looking back. Just walking away from that." And I'm not running. I'm just walking normal. But I have the feeling go to that place. After a while, they can be 10 minutes. It can be 30 minutes. Can be 1 hour. But after that, you have that feeling. Okay, it's time to go. Just go, get out of here. Just walking away from this place. But this thing, I'm still have that. I have here in United States, and sometimes this happen with me too.
Interesting. Well, thank you for doing the interview with us.
Thank
Where
you.
can, where can people get your book?
At Amazon.
Amazon. Well, I appreciate it, and I'll let you close this off with whatever you want to tell the fans. And I hope nothing serious happens to you if you get
No,
abducted again.
I want to just say thank you, and I'm glad I can tell my story. Thank you very much.